Hi, I'm Jonas. This is Sublime Media, and we're actually in the Sublime Media headquarters where I store everything that I sell in my shop. But I was here packing up some records and edited the last of a small video that I want to share with you guys. So this is going to be sort of a reaction video, and I've never done this, so bear with me. But I'm the one that films, so obviously I've already seen this collection that I'm going to show you. But going back a little bit, I'm great friends with a guy called Tobbe, and he is called Tobbe _ Bonzo on Instagram. So check him out and his collection. Now, Tobbe is an out of this world record collector. He collects like rare ass, obscure, psych, prog, heavy rock records from, back in the day, original pressings, the rarest of the rare. If you have stuff in your want list that is unattainable, the chance is that Tobbe has it in his collection. He's been doing this for years and years and years, going way back. So it's a privilege to know him, and it's a privilege to also, when I'm there, to listen to some of these original pressings. He has an amazing stereo equipment also, but that's another thing. So last time I was there, like 2 weekends ago, I asked him to bring out some really heavy hitters for me to film and show you guys. And I didn't know really what to do with it, but I filmed it with my iPhone, and I thought of share it like this, like a reaction video. So I'm gonna add the video of me flipping through. I'm gonna pause and comment when I feel it's needed. And also just having a fun time, sharing records, talking about records, and actually getting the chance to see these rare rare records in real life, not as a picture on Instagram, something like that. So yeah, if you have any comments, stuff like that, just write down in comments. I love that. Thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And follow Tobbe on Instagram as Tobbe _ Bonzo. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. Let's dive right into the small video. So as you can see, we start right away with Kirmuss, and I'm gonna pause here because this is actually, I didn't record and show you the backside of this. He actually had the 7-inch that Kirmuss released, and also a promo sheet, I think, if I remember it correctly. And this is an original press on Dawn Records. I mean, I have it also, but not in that condition, not with the promo stuff, absolutely not with the 7-inch. Just amazing record, and you all know it, so let's continue. The next one, Elias Hulk. I mean, on Youngblood, this is one of those monster releases, mostly known for its cover, I think, cover artwork, but I mean, the music is just fantastic. It's re-released on Gershon. I never think that I'll own a copy of that. So this is Interscope by the End, a UK band, if I remember correctly. And if you think that the Decca UK original press is rare, check this out. This is a test press of sorts, like a sample copy out of the Decca manufacturer, something like that. So Tobbe was the only one who had it. He had to log it himself on Discogs just to add it to the database, so to speak. An amazing thing to see. Not only seeing an original press, but a test press. It's just yeah, awesome. Moving to Germany, Gift. Yeah, again, amazing. First pressing, great condition. Just holding it is okay. Denmark, Furnace Blast Furnace, is that the word? On Polydor. A lot of the classic sort of Danish progressive records were released on Polydor. I can't really think of anyone like Culpepper Stalker for example. And now moving to Norway, Janus on Mary. I mean, first original press in pristine condition on the Vertigo label. You don't see these. I mean, and in this condition, it's just insane. What a want list heavy hitter, isn't it? Moving to Sweden, one of the most rare Swedish progressive records out there, Ahsoka on Sonnet. Also, a bucket list item. I never think I'll own a copy of that. It's just run away in price now. So Tobbe, he got many of these he got back in the day. So I mean, he didn't pay what you and me have to pay today to get it. Yeah, UK band on Island, Pink Island, insane. Okay, Arcadium. This is also a heavy one. On the Middle Earth label, Rarest Hen's Teeth, also super hard to get today. And look at that condition. Like, looks like new out of the box. It's and well as a dream. This was like 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, something like that. It was attainable. Nowadays, it's just like stupid money. But it's one of the best prog and psych records that has ever been recorded. The three Umbrella records, especially the first two, I think, are flat out masterpieces in my opinion. I think I have a reissue of that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, amazing. And major label record. I mean, CBS Records, and it's I don't know, like $1,000 record today. I don't like shit. Jerusalem. So I have a second German press of the Jerusalem record, and I'm very happy with that press. Sounds good, in great condition. Didn't pay stupid money for it. Super glad. But I mean, this guy with Jerusalem. Not only is it a UK press, but it's not the red UK press. It's the brown Deram UK press. So even rarer. And talking about rare records, Geronimo on Bellaphone. Heavy Kraut. I mean, unheard of. So Jericho, I actually didn't even show the label on this one because it's maybe one of the most common records of the ones that he was showing me or had picked out. But in this condition, with the original press of this also, and how do you know that it's an original press? Well, I talked with Tobbe about this, and he said that there are two separate original first pressings. People get them mixed up with a first press and a second press. Now, the first press that everyone's talking about, when you hold the vinyl up to the light, it's a see-through kind of brownish black vinyl, okay? So it's a see-through vinyl. And that's how you know that you have an original first press. Now, the one that they are calling a second press is a solid black one. But Tobbe said that it's actually a second press because it's a different pressing plant and they use different formulas. So it should be labeled as a first press also. Just like you have a Monarch press and a Jacksonville press and stuff like that in the US. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I didn't even show the label of this one. Oh yeah, Belgian band, Irish Coffee, Rarest Hen's Teeth on, what's the name of the label? Yeah, Triangle label. Okay, Japanese duo. This is cool. Japanese duo, one-off band. This is such a banger, right? Really good. They only made one record. And I think that this is actually not a first press. I think that this is the second press from 1977. But if you are Tobbe and if you have a second press, you have the white label promo, obviously. Like, it's awesome. Shit. Human Instinct, also one that is super rare. I don't think that I've ever heard that record. It's just one of those like seen on the wall in the ambush kind of records. Human Beast, yeah, Volume 1. What happened to Volume 2? Now this also first UK press, rare as Hen's Teeth again. One was up for sale in worse condition than this. For I think they wanted 1,800 euro for it. Yeah, euro here in Sweden, and I think they sold it. Like, yeah, insane. What a record. And the mother of all Grail records, Fraction, Moonblood, first press, US, heavy as shit, in fairly good condition. Like, you never see these. Like, I know Dylan has one. I know that Lance has one. Tobbe here in Sweden has one. I know that there's one more guy in Sweden that has an original press of that. I've heard of. I've never seen it, never talked with him about it, but I've heard that he has a presser. And moving to Head Machine Orgasm on Major Minor on the Major Minor label. This is the same label as the July record, and I wonder if is the July record and the Orgasm record, the two most rare records on Major Minor. Let me know in the comments if you know anything, any other records that are maybe not equally rare, but rare, of the LPs, not 7 inches. Okay, so Heaven and Hell, this Harsh Reality, this is a great one on Philips. Fantastic, like heavy rock record. And I talked with Tobbe. He said that he went through 3 copies before he found one that was in good, really, really good condition. And this is in perfect condition. Like I would give an arm to have a decent one. No, I don't know. Okay, Can't Get Through. There's a Belaphone record also. Belaphone. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I didn't show the label on this one because I actually have this in my collection, so I just flipped through it. But with that being said, it's an amazing record. If you don't know that, check it out. Yeah, Genesis, the Gods. It's not a supergroup. Maybe like nowadays when you know the lineup, it's a supergroup back in the day, but this is before they were really known. Ken Hensley, I think, was involved in this project. Really, really cool. Gandalf. Also a major label, progressive, or maybe Sunshine Pop record on Capitol. I mean, one of the major labels back in the day. And it's super rare. And especially with a cover that isn't beaten to death and has ring wear all the way up to the insane. So super cool to see a copy of that. I bet that at least 9 out of 10 of you that watches had no clue what this is. I didn't. Bear Mountain Band, but this is a private pressed US nugget. I sampled it afterwards. Yeah, but again, super hard to get. This is hard rock, Christian, like heavy rock group from 1970, 75, around that time period. Also US, I think, like Idaho or something like that, on the NRC label. Darius, this is a heavy one. Oh shit, this is a really heavy one. Like you never see this for sale anymore. Like 10, 15 years ago, it was attainable. Nowadays, it's impossible to find. I would love to own a copy of this original press, and I would pay up for an original press of Darius. And I mean, I even looked up like the reissues of these you can't buy anymore. So I can't order a reissue of this through my distributors through the shop. So even those are getting sort of rare and not that easy to find. So if you see one, grab it. I mean, it's no brainer. And if you see an original press, call me. Like, don't buy it. Joe Pritchard just got reissued on Riding Easy Records. Amazing record. And seeing an original press was just Josephus, Dead Man. We talked about this. Like, this is the perfect record with the perfect cover artwork. It just looks as it sounds, super evil, like really, really heavy. It's a 10 out of 10 record all the way through, from cover artwork to music. Amazing. Wish I had that one. It's high up on the want list. Homer, again, Rarest Hands Teeth. Gershon just reissued this. And another Gershon is coming up now with Crystal. This is a Christian heavy psych record. I think you can label it as heavy psych. Again, never turn up, and definitely not in this condition. I've seen copies online that was like brownish on the cover, really, really beaten. This is just a lovely copy. Look at that. Shit. Green Eye God. This is on Penny Farthing. I had no idea that this was on Penny Farthing, because I've always had the UK version in my mind. Like, I have that on my want list on Discogs, but it's unattainable. Like this, it's so damn pricey. Never comes up for for sale, and it's the green version with steel mill on the side. Now this is the German version, and the German version came out because it's a British band, but the German version came out like 3 years before the UK version. So technically, the German version is the first press, without a doubt. Like, and it's also a little bit more affordable than much more affordable than the UK copy. And I think, according to Tobbe, if I remember it correctly, he said it sounds amazing. So this is actually a record that I am on the hunt for. If you find it, let me know. I need one. Stonehouse. Again, fantastic. Zacharias, I think that's how you pronounce it. This band, I think it's from Austria. I think it's from Austria. Like a project, like a one guy project maybe. Hired some musicians. I'm not sure about the sort of all the info on it, but maybe the most hard one to get on DRAM. Maybe Megaton is still a step ahead of it when it comes to the UK version. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. You guys know. A collection of this magnitude is not complete without a unpeeled banana Andy Warhol with the torso back cover, isn't it? I didn't even show the back cover of this because we talked about it before I started shooting, so I just sort of forgot. I didn't want to handle the records too much either, but yeah, an amazing copy of that, and unpeeled also, like not even like a little peeled, like unpeeled. Yeah, Satar, I can never sort of say that, but German heavy prog record on Metronome label. I actually had this, like I almost had this like 2 years ago. It was so close because a store in Stockholm had it. I think like no one knew about it almost, like, but the price was up there, like, and it was in great condition, but I didn't get it, and then it sold. Juniper Green, one of the most rare records from Scandinavia, hands down. 2 LP set, just a masterpiece all the way through on some. Like, if you don't know this record, check it out. There's a reissue on Dodo that I got. Sounds good. I don't know if it's a needle drop or if it's digital, but it sounds good. And even that is getting pretty rare nowadays. But this is one of those, like, together with the Culpeper's Orchid, I think that this is up there with the best of the best from Scandinavia. US Wedge, No One Left But Me. This is, I think that Tobbe said that this is the rarer one of the two, but this has the promo leaflet or whatever it's called on the back there. So he showed that too. You know, you never see that. Insane. Orangutan. This is actually a sealed copy of Orangutan. Let that just sink in a little bit. And you know, of all the records that he showed, like even the Moonblood, because Moonblood is, I mean, it's so rare, and Crystal also. But of all the ones, I think that this record here, Truth and Janie, original first press, this is the one I'm most jealous about. This is a 10. No, it's not a 10. It's a 12 out of 10 all day long. Perfect fucking record. And again, so hard to find. But this is also one that I would pay stupid money for getting a copy. Like if I was in Den Bosch, I saw this on a wall and it was just like, you know, the time was right. I had the coin. I would pay like stupid money for this and sell like my entire Dylan, Neil Young, Bowie, you know, collection just to get some funds to get it, and just build up my Dylan collection after that again over time. Fantastic shit, awesome. And Moses, this is also like, this is non-existent. Like I think there's one for sale on Discogs, like 2,000 euro or something like that. A Danish prog masterpiece, but you never see them. Like never ever see them. check that out. If you don't know that, check it out. If you haven't seen it, it's a great one, or haven't heard it, I should say. The Only Truth. I think this is US, but I told him like I don't know this music, so I have to check it out. And he said that it's one of his favorite in his collection. That's not that's not saying little. Modolo 1000 Brazilian original press in actually really good condition, because these are beaten to shit like all Brazilian records. But this is actually in good condition. I think that this is the like second copy he got to get that sort of that pristine copy that it needs to be, I guess. This is also one of those like mind melting records. And moving to Germany, Mammoth. Okay, so yeah, Mammoth original press on mouse. Great one, also super hard to find. Yeah, Light Shine. US, I think this. I'm a little bit like, I think I have a reissue of that. A pretty affordable reissue of it. I can't remember really how it sounds, but it's out there as reissues. Super hard to get original press. And Virus Thoughts also, Kraut. Amazing, on the best looking record label in the world, the Pilz. In my opinion, this is the best. It even beats the Swirl record. Swedish version of Life, not a bad one. Super rare also. Cool. Kleptomania. This is, I think, maybe US on Flame Records. I can't recommend. I can't remember how it's called. And this Killing Floor. This record, it's a perfect record. Look at that cover artwork. I mean, when they came out with this one, it had to have sold copies only because of the cover alone. And then the music, again on penny farting. The only penny farting record I have is the Octopus, I think. This one would be an awesome addition to my collection. So I'm looking for that. Like, that has been so long on my want list. And Wide Open also on the Infinity label. Insane. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a little bit of a glimpse into Tobbe's collection. I've talked with him, and I said that next time let's do even like more detailed thing, like maybe pick 10 records from that pile and talk a little bit extra about also how he got them and what he paid for them back in the day, and you know, the sort of thing that we love to sort of hear and discuss. And also obviously the music. But he also has a complete UK swirl collection, and I would love to dive into those crates with in chronological order, like in label order. He has them. So that is also a topic for next time I'm there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave comments, and don't forget to go to Instagram to Tobbe_Bonzo and sub him up, follow him, and yeah, I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.